Shalom Akim, all praise and glory to Yahweh, Bashim Yahushai, Bashim Kakadash. Double honor to the Apostle Great Millstone. Salutation to you, Akim, doing the work in truth and sincerity. This video is gonna be entitled, It is Prophesied That Our People Would Leave the Churches. You know, and the title of this article, as you can see, New York Times, A Quiet Exodus, Why Black Worshippers Are Leaving White Evangelical Churches. And I read some of it. Basically, it goes into, I guess it goes into a little bit of racism and all that, but it's not, it's actually more than that. It's prophecy. The Heavenly Father is basically opening up some of Jake's eyes to see. And this, as you can see, was written in 2018. And truth be told, it's just the Heavenly Father opening up Jake's eyes to see what's really going on, and especially in mainly Edomite churches and shit. A lot of Jakes just they don't believe that hype no more. So Esau can worship Edomite Jesus alone, worship plantation Christianity by themselves, But at the same time, while Jake is exiting churches, I was looking at this article that says black men are less religious than black women, but more religious than white women and men. And I looked at this little chart right here. This is what I basically paid attention to. And these are the questions that they asked. What do it say down here? Highly religious adults are those who say religious is very important in one's life, attend religious services at least once a week, pray at least once a day, and believe in God with absolute certainty. These are the questions that were asked in all these brackets. And it was done by the Pew Research Center, which is known for their research. They do research, and this was done in 2014. The article was written in 2018, and these questions were asked. Most black men are highly religious, but not as religious as black women. Say religion is very important. So-called black men, 69%, black women, 80%, Hispanic, 53% for the men, 65% for the women. Of course, us in the know, we know that Esau don't really believe it's just a show for them, Just like right here, They want to keep they thing going. But like I said, like the scriptures say, it's a prophecy that Jake was gonna start leaving these churches. The second one says attend religious services weekly, which is the plantation Christian churches. It dropped all the way down to 40% for so-called black men, 52 for black women. And that number is way lower now, because this is a study researched in 2014. Now it's probably around the same as white men, if not lower, And then pray daily jumps all the way back up to 65%, 79 for so-called black women. But we're really focusing on the so-called black men. Believe in God with absolute certainty, 78%, So Jake men really do believe. They just, a lot of Jake men are just sincerely lost, and are highly religious, 70%, So Jake men actually do believe, but they live in plantation Christianity. And, I got a couple of scriptures basically proving that it was prophesied that it was going to happen. This is Isaiah 29, I'm going to start at 15. Woe unto them that seek deep to hide their counsel from Yahweh, and their works are in the dark. They say, who seeth us and who knoweth us? Surely your turning of things upside down shall be esteemed as the potter's clay. For shall the work say of him that made it, he he made me not? Or shall the thing framed say of him that framed it, he had no understanding? Because when Esau was doing this plantation Christianity, he knew exactly what he was doing. When you look at the slave Bible, they say 69 to 70% of it was taken out. They gave us basically 30% of the Bible to read, making sure that we didn't read the whole thing while we were in captivity, because that presented a big problem. Jake will wake up too quick. Verse 17. Is it not yet a very little while, and Lebanon shall be turned into a fruitful field, and the fruitful field shall be esteemed as a forest? And in that day shall the deaf hear the words of the book. And who is the deaf? That's talking about you Israelites. And the eyes of the blind shall see out of obscurity and out of darkness. The meek shall increase in their joy in Yahweh, and the poor among men shall rejoice in the Holy One of Israel. So, and this is that the blind shall see out of obscurity and out of darkness. That's why a lot of Jake is seeing through this plantation Christianity. And they got their agents like Vocab the Edomite out there trying to catch Jake, because he ain't trying to catch nobody else. He ain't trying to save the atheist Edomites or the Arabs out there. He's just trying to catch Jake. Trying to catch so-called Negroes, Indians, Latinos. That's who he wants to get back into plantation Christianity. But as you can see here, believe in God with absolute certainty, Jake is up there in numbers. You know, the Jake men. Now, they say the women believe more, but of course we know how that really is, man. Women believe in Esau's plantation Christianity more, sure, but don't believe in the Heavenly Father with absolute certainty more than the so-called men, the so-called black men. In this, I have Isaiah chapter 30, starting at 20. And though the Lord give you the bread of adversity and the water of affliction, shall not thy teachers be removed into a corner any more, but thine eyes shall see thy teachers. And thine ears shall hear a word behind thee, saying, This is the way, walk ye in it, when ye turn to the right and when ye turn to the left. Ye shall defile also the covering of thy graven images of silver and the ornament of molten images of gold. Thou shalt cast them away as a minstrel's cloth. Thou shalt say unto it, Get thee hence. And that's a prophecy. That's what's going on now. Their teachers, you know, the prophets, the servants of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, are not removed in a corner anymore. So Jake see their teachers, and they hear that word behind them saying, This is the way. So they question everything that's going on in plantation Christianity, and they don't get no answers because all the answers are lies or are incorrect. Talking about don't question what they saying. So they leave because they understand the right way. And they getting rid of those Edomite Jesus pieces, man. They understand plantation Christianity is for Edomites, not for them. So yes, it was prophesied that Jake will leave plantation Christianity. Yet Jake still believes in the Heavenly Father with an absolute certainty, even if they're lost. You know. And I'm going to end it there. All praise and glory to Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai Bashem Kakadash. Double honors to Apostle Great Millstone. Salutation to you. I can do on the work in truth and sincerity. Hope this video is edifying. Till the next time, Shalom.